Hi friends, it's me. I was gonna start filming and then I realized I didn't have a clean pen. So I went and cleaned a pen. Then I forgot to close my door, which I just did and should have paused, but I didn't. And here we are. So we're doing 30 Inks 30 Days, Teal Edition. Here's the first 5 days. That means we're on day 6. Look at that. Big brain. Let's turn the page. Who did we do? 3 pin BBSs, color version and Airbon. What should we start today with? I'm glad you asked, because I've been wondering the same thing myself. I need a card so that we can swatch. I had been hoping to have another pen, but we'll see what that situation shapes up like. I woke up with somewhat of a headache today. I'm hoping it goes away because I don't want a headache. Not like some of you weirdos out there. Did I use that one or did I just grab that one? I did use that one. I gotta like organize this better. My desk here is a mess. So we've got 4 here, these little samples. We haven't done a kitty Inkpot yet. So I am inclined to do a kitty Inkpot. Let's do Long-Whiskered cat projection. What do you think? You like the name, first off. Whoa, what happened? I zoomed out instead of in. That's not allowed. I am having some frustrations in my life right now. And what better way to ignore them than to play with some ink? Okay, clean that off as well as I could. Got almost no ink into the pen. Good job, Maria, good job. Try again. Okay, better luck that time. What I have done is put the ink back in its sample bottle. So it won't be 100%, 1,000,000% pure. I don't care. It's going to be close enough. The thing was clean. What are we doing? What did we just do? We did this one. How does this work? Who am I? Did I clean this? Yep, I did. Okay, so today is kitty Inkpot. Long-Whiskered cat projection. The pen is the TWSBI Go Clear with a medium nib. This ink is, to me, on this paper, too green to be a teal. To me, it is a greenish leaning aqua, or a bluish green, to put it another way. But there's like a whole website that quizzes you on like, is this blue or is this green? Because it is incredibly subjective how we experience color and how we categorize color. Like I bet a similar thing could happen between like red and orange. Because at what point does red become orange? At what point does yellow become orange? To me, that one is more clear because yellow becomes gold. Gold to me is different from yellow and orange. Thanks for coming to my talk. This was too small. We got this one. Let's set fire to the nib. And the rain. Oh my gosh, how are we even going to write this? What we're going to do is write small. That's what we're going to do. Wish me luck, I'm going. Oh wait, real quick. Let's write the 30 up here. Okay, wish me luck, I'm going in. I might be able to talk when doing normal writing, but not when doing this. There's too much to think about. Oop, I got some fiber in the tip. It's still there. Rejoice! I've made it all fit. That is a joyful thing. Now, get the Inkpot. I finally, yesterday, started actually doing the writing with the first two pens. I'm still doing the yellow wallpaper. These two were gorgeous. I love them both. They were nice to write with. A+++. This to me is like Caribbean waters or something like that. I've never been to the Caribbean, but this is what I imagine their waters look like. You know, you see it in photographs, that kind of like greeny, yeah. I don't know of any cats with long whiskers that look like this, but obviously I haven't met the right cats. Whew, the drying on this is phenomenal. It is time for our splatopus. Here is yesterday's spot. Ugh. Wow, you're gorgeous. Can we close this? No, let's get the ink for this splat. There we go. And we'll do some writing. I found a older thread on Reddit that was pet peeves about pen reviews. And like some of them were like angry that they only showed pens with like broader nibs. They were angry that they didn't show how actual writing would look. And it was just like kind of funny to me that it's like, okay, I guess, but none of us is doing pen reviews the way that America's Test Kitchen does reviews of appliances. We don't have the resources. I mean, that I know of. I don't know anyone who's doing them now. Because it would cost so much money to do that for every pen. Like, get all the nib sizes. And me writing with an extra fine is not going to give you the same review or thoughts on a pen as Karina writing with an extra fine, for example. I feel like I'm always picking on Karina, but I think it's just that I feel like I know her preferences slightly more than some other people. And know that they're like almost opposite to mine. I love you if you're watching this, Karina. You're great. I'm not picking on you. Similarly, boy, the people who would just like, obviously they don't like us doing all of the broad and medium nibs. Yeah, what you can learn by reading that one thread is that no single reviewer could possibly please all of these people at the same time. Like, they were even clowning on Fig Boot for being able to tell that he was reading a teleprompter and like wanted him to like be more extemporaneous with what he was saying. But it's like, yo, as much as I will just talk off the cuff, I would have a hard time reading from a prompter. That's not my jam. But similarly, we can't expect everyone to be okay and comfortable just like spouting out at the mouth. And let me tell you, way more nonsense comes out of my mouth than his. Or at least it stays in the videos. So I'm glad that there are different YouTubers for different people, you know? This one is staying in the lines, Mrs. Alchemist. I hope you're seeing this. I hope it stays this way. It's glorious. It's glorious. It's in the lines. Oh, this stupid sun right now. Well, we'll see it tomorrow, I hope. Glorious, glorious, glorious. This is like my favorite thing. I know at least one of you likes it too. But I'm pretty sure some more than one of you said they also enjoyed it. So this is mostly dry. Let's go. That's not the page at all. You have it marked with a thing, Maria. I think once you see it on here, you'll really see how green it is compared to these other ones. Maybe. They're not all together, but I'm going to be honest. There is some part of me that just wants to like do all of these right now. But like that would take me way too long. And I think it's because I could really use the like fun with ink time right now. Like, I'm going to need it again later, so I shouldn't let today Maria steal from tomorrow Maria. Yeah, I think you can really see, even if the colors are definitely not true on the camera, but you can really see how much greener this one is. But I think that's it for today. Either that or I'm forgetting something major. Both things could be true. I hope whenever you're watching this, you're having a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Bye.